Here in this video tutorial, we are going to solve the database part of paper 2, June 2021. For the document production, check the previous video. Let's proceed. In this task, we are requested to first import 3 tables which are given in the format of a CSV file, comma separated value file format. After importing these 3 tables, of course there is some formatting. We need to make sure that this formatting are followed. Set a primary key, and then we are going to take a screenshot of each table on the design view and then place this as evidence 4 onto our evidence document. Getting started with this, have already created a blank database file and saved it. So to import an external file, click on the external data and then new source. Here from file, a CSV is a type of text file format, so click on text file. The import wizard has appeared. Then clicking on the browse, locate the file. The first CSV file we are importing is the athlete, so click open, then OK. Here we are going to make some adjustments. I will leave this one as that, delimited. Click next. Tick this one, first row, so that the headers are maintained. The first row is for the headers. Then this one, leave it as that. Here we are going to make adjustment if it is required. There is no any formatting requirement for this table. Just make sure that this ones are in text format and this one is number. That's fine. Then click next. We are going to select our own primary key, so choose primary key. It automatically selected last name, but we have been given that this last name is not unique, it is athlete ID, so click on this arrow and select athlete ID. Then next, finish. Close the wizard. So we have imported our first table. Next, I'm going to import the second table, which is the events table. Same procedure again. Take the first row. Here we are going to format the date field to be in the format of day, month, and year. So I'm going to make change to that, as well as the wetsuit field. It should be yes, no type. So going straight into the date time format, click on the advanced, then here change on this one to day, month, year. Day, month, year. Okay, click OK, and then next again to the wetsuit field. It's in 01. This is supposed to be in yes, no, so change this one to yes, no. And next, setting the primary key to event ID. That's fine. Again, we have imported the second table successfully. If while importing a file there is a problem in formatting, if you missed something, you will find an error. In that case, delete that table and again import. Repeat the process following proper formatting. Now the last table is the results table. Open. OK. Same procedure, take first row, Here make sure that all these fields starting from swim to all the way to run, they are in time, date with time. Right, and another requirement is this table doesn't have a primary key. We requested not to set a primary key here. So ensuring that the total time is also of date time type, then we will do the formatting once we import the table. So total time is fine. Click next, no primary key, then next, finish. Close the wizard. Now after this, go to design view of each table and then take a screenshot showing the I'm going to use snipping tool. If you are using a Windows computer, you can use snipping tool. Take a screenshot of this one, and I will place this. Going to the evidence document, place this one as evidence 4. So evidence 4 is here. Placing the first table, then again doing it with the second and third. Design view, again using snipping tool, new. Already a copy is in the clipboard, so I'm going to go here and insert, paste. Then for the third table, that is J results, design view, again using new screenshot. I'm going to place this one into the evidence document. That's fine. Before I forget, here the formatting, we can adjust this one here to long time, because it's hour, minute, second. So we'll set that one for each of this, including the total time. So long time, and here also long time. And click on each field and select, go to formatting, long time. Alright, now the last field is the total time, also this one, long time. Okay, and just as a formatting. The next question is, we are going to create a one-to-many relationship between the event ID of the events table and the results table, as well as between the athlete ID of the athlete table and the athlete ID foreign key of the results table. So we'll create one-to-many relationship and then take a screenshot and place it in the evidence document. To create a relationship, click on database tools, then relationships. Here on relationships, on the right panel, I have all the 3 tables. Drag and drop them into the space in between. After doing so, this is, draw a line from here, hold this one, drag and drop it into here, athlete ID. This will create one-to-many relationship. and then again from here events ID, drag and go to here and event ID, drop it. Show me one-to-many relationship. Great. You can position it in a way that looks more nicer. Yeah. Okay, so after this I'm going to take a screenshot of this relationship and place it in the evidence document using my snipping tool. Make sure that you save this one after creating. Save and close, and go and place this one as evidence 5. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is we are going to enter some data into the athlete table. The entries are given to us here, the records. After entering this data, make sure that there is no error. We do that, verify. So click on athletes, go to datasheet view. Here on the datasheet view, so last name Lee Sophia, and ID number is 15310. Nationality is NZL, from New Zealand, and then year of birth 1982, female. 1982, female. You can save. No any problem with entry this data. It has successfully added the data. Okay, after this we are going to make some changes to the combined field of athlete ID, this one, and the event ID, this. We're going to make some changes to the swim and T1 field as well as position. Set the position to 1, and then after that save and check for if there is no any data entry error. Going to the this is on the in the results table. So we are going to the results table using the navigation buttons in the bottom. We can locate for the specified field, which is 1538, 15318. Okay, this is a field, but we gotta make sure that the event ID also matches as requested. This one is the correct one. Event ID and athlete ID matching. So we go on to this field. We are going to change the swim to 1938 and T1 36. Zero zero 1938. Enter. This one it is going to be 000036. And then position is 1. Save the position to 1 here. Okay, we did. Saving this one, making sure there is no any error. Okay. Alright, the next thing we will do is we are going to create a tabular report. Specifications for the report have been given. The location field is going to contain text that is ham, that is all the location will have text ham included, could be in the beginning or middle and or end. Nationality is going to be either Australian or New Zealand. Outcome is going to be complete, and the fields that are going to be included in the report are these fields in this order. So we are asked not to group. Orientation should be portrait and fits on a single page, and then we are going to add a title for the report, this one, and adding name, center number, candidate number in the report, then save and print the report. Now before we create any report, we are going to create the query. So what we do is go into, click this one, close this one, click on create, then go to query wizard, okay. Now from here we are going to select in that order, first name followed by last name, then last name, year of birth, then it's going to be nationality. Okay, year of birth, first name, last name, year of birth, nationality, location. Year of birth, then nationality. Here location we don't have in this table. We go to the events, location in the events, add location, then after that we have outcome and position. So checking here for outcome and position, they are not in this table. We go to the third table, that's the results. Here in the results we look for outcome and position. I'll select outcome and then last position. Alright, now we have selected all the fields for our query. Click on next, next, then finish. The query is created. Going into design view, we can do the criteria application. Design view, so here in the nationality, it's going to be, we are going to apply some criteria here. Okay, show you full view of this. Yeah, so the requirement is that location includes text ham. Let's start with the location. Here we'll put our criteria right where it says criteria. Yeah, so here we are going to add ham, anything that contains ham, so beginning and ending. That's the star is to say that it must contain ham anywhere in between. Okay, and outcome is going to be complete. Mind here all the criteria are applied on the same line unless there is or. Now for the nationality case, it says Aussie or NZL. So when this happens, you can put either of them first, Aussie. Now, or you don't put it in the same place, you go one line beneath and put NZL. Okay, so we have applied the filtering criteria. One more thing is we are going to sort this data into ascending order of nationality and ascending order of position. So click on this one here, ascending, and then here also ascending. Okay, that is, now we have set the query already. So I'm going to save this one with the query design. It's done. Let's go to creating the report. Click on create. Now here, go to the report wizard. I put them in the order that is recommended in the question paper. First name, checking about the question. First name, last name, year of birth. So first name, last name, year of birth. Then comes nationality. Then location, outcome, and position. Actually, they were incorrect order. Alright. So make sure there is no any grouping here. So remove all the grouping that we have. Remove all grouping. Next. No grouping. The ascending order of nationality and ascending order of position. Nationality and position. Title now, Oceania text. We'll select this one. Copy. It is said tabular report. We'll leave it as that. Portrait orientation. Adjust fit width to so all the fields fit on the page. That's perfect. Click next. Then here we'll change the title to Oceania results. With this we are done. I guess there is a type some character, so I will type it myself. Oceania results. Okay, that's done. Finish. Now our report is already designed. We'll go to design view and make some adjustments. If you can see, some of the things are not visible. Before going to the layout view, it's faster. Okay, if you can see now, also they have displaced the order. So first name needs to come first. What I will do is drag this one and position it here. Move this one a bit and also resize. Now the first name, bring a bit this one. Make sure that the spacing is good. Then is the year of birth. This one is a bit stopped, so expand a little bit. The order is first name, last name, year of birth, nationality. Then I'll put the nationality. Nationality is correct. Then comes position, location, outcome, and position. So moving this one here. Okay, that's fine now. Sorry. Now we can go to design view and adjust this one a bit, making bigger or some formatting, center align, or some nice color here, and the text changing to white. Okay, so alright, the next thing is we are going to add center number, candidate number at the top, at the bottom of the report. So click on the design controls, you get a label, then spirit, draw it, and add a name, your name. This is a random candidate number and center number. Okay, includes only this one at the top of the page. Okay, everything else with this is fine. After that, we are going to save the report and print out too. So save this one, and then you can go, you can view on print view. This is how it looks like, hitting on a single page. Nice. So you can go to print and then print it, PDF, print out too, save it on desktop. So we have created our first report and printed it. Now the next question is, we are going to create a second report here with some, again using the 3 tables, so with the following fields. So since the first query is different from this one, we are going to create another query and then create the report later on that. So I'll close this, create, go to query wizard. Okay, now make sure that I'm selecting the fields from this, place it in this order, The requirements for this second report are position is more than 0 and 5. Let's get started with the field first. First name, last name, location, swim. So I'm going to add this false in that order. First name, then last name, location. So we'll leave from here. Location is not part of this one. Location is here. Event ID, add location, then swim T1, bike T2, location swim, there is no other swim, that is the swim. Here we go to the results table after location. So we are going to add swim. Then next is T1, bike T2, T1, bike T2, run is also included. Wetsuit. Total transition is a new field we are going to create. It is going to be a calculated field. So here the tool contains a new field called total transition, which is calculated at runtime to add the contents of T1 and T2. Format this field to display at this one. So we'll do that. T2 run wetsuit. Wetsuit is from here. Okay, position is also going to be added. Now we go to design view and create a new field, which is going to be, the name of the field is total transition. It is the sum of T1 and T2. T1 plus T2. So this has created the calculated field. Now we can go and see on the data sheet view. Okay, this is a total transition field. Also, let's format okay. Now the next thing we are going to do is we're going to apply some filtering criteria here. Select the records where position is more than 5 and less than, more than 0 and less than 5, less than or equal to 5. So going to position, less than or equal to greater than or equal to 0 and less than equal to 5. So the position is going to be less than or equal to, more than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 5. Gender is female. Sorting, we are going to sort in descending order of position. Gender is female. So here now, remember that we don't have any field here as part of the query, which is gender, but we can still use it as a criteria to filter out. So we go here and add the gender field. But it's not going to show. So here it's going to be female. Okay, so this will limit the results to only female being seen. These are the female. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is again going to design view. We are going to apply a descending order of position sorting. Design view, sort in descending order of position. Here click on this and then go descending. This one should come on the top. Okay. Another thing is orientation is landscape. The title is going to be this one. And the last thing we are going to do is add number of competitors. We are going to add a summary of how many records exist in the report. So we are going to add that as a footer of the report or at the end of the report, and the label is going to be number of competitors. Yeah. And since we have completed the design of the query, we can close the query and go to creating the report. First name, last name, making sure the order is correct. Then it is location. Again, I'm going to return this one. I have a second query. This is the last query. First name, last name, location. I'm going to add everything because everything is in correct order. Okay. no grouping, supply everything. Here descending order of this one, descending order of position should be landscape orientation, this one as it is. Here change this one. Seems there is an error, is maybe some characters while copying. Okay, I'm going to have to rewrite it. Top female right letters. Alright. Okay, we have created the report. Again, going design view or layout view, just make adjustment of this so that it is in the order it's supposed to be. First name comes first, so put this one right here, then comes last name. Just position everything in the order specified. First name, last name, location. Swim T1 bike. Swim a bit. Okay, a bit mass over here. After swim T1 bike, just make sure everything is visible. Okay, swim T1 bike T2, swim T1, bike T2, run wetsuit. The last is this part, so shade a bit here. I'm going to make some space here because it's stuff without there. After wetsuit, total transition, and then position. See the total transition. Position is here. Pulling this to the end a bit, making some space here. And then finally is the position. Okay, so our report looks like this. Final thing before we finish this one, let's go to design view and add a summary. Adjust this one a bit, some formatting, center align, a bit bold, a bit big. A bit spacing here, some fill. The last thing we are asked here is to calculate the number of database records shown in this report and place this at the end of the report formatted as an integer. And we are going to add a label to it. So here in the controls, I'm going to bring a label and then add this type count. This is to say calculate all the records. Here I'm going to give it a name, which is title, label, number of competitors. Okay, so make some space here, and then also add candidate number. This one should be formatting. is integer. Last, your name, center number, candidate number in the photos, so it appears in the same position on every page. Ensure no other data is displayed in the footer. Okay, so we are going to remove this thing. Adding here taken label. This is going to be name, random candidate number and center number. So this is how the report looks like. We have the count of the recorders, number of competitors, and we have added the candidate number and center number as required. So fits on a single page. Yeah. So we are going to make a printout of printout 3 out of this, and then alright, so we will go to design view of the report and then take a screenshot using my snipping tool and place this one showing that this formula has been added. This is going to be evidence 6. Going to the evidence document, and finally print the report. Data sheet view or print view, report view. Then you can go to file and print. Printout 3. So we have completed the database questions. In part 3 of this video, we are going to work out on the mail merge as well as the presentation of this paper 2. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.